The Kyle and Jackie O Show. SPC fruit snacks are the perfect lunchbox filler. Nutritious, easy, and taste great. Goodness me, it's SPC.
It's the Kyle and Jackie O Show. Our time for our Chris Brown interview now, Jackie.
It is. Now, Chris Brown hasn't spoken to anyone for actually a very long time.
Years, nearly, right?
And he specifically requested he speak to this show. And that was very
flattering, isn't it?
I know. Unfortunately, I was away, so you have done the interview on your own.
Yeah, I went down there to the studio. He was singing songs. He's made a heap of songs. He's painting. He's got his whole crowd down there. It's really, really nice experience, actually. You ready to hear it?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's roll it.
I'm at Chris Brown's studio. What's this studio called?
This is actually called Record Plant. When I'm in LA, this is like my favorite studio. Like,
it's a nice place.
It's really nice. A lot of people, like a lot of records have been sold out of this. A lot of my #1 records have been from this studio. Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, yeah. But what a great song! And we're still playing that, and every time I see it coming up on the sheet, I get excited.
Yeah. So now you have some of that hit making magic on you. So when you walk out of here, whatever you do, you can achieve something great at it.
You see, I've been in studios here where they've got in this one, there's all these records, all these platinum and gold records lined around the walls. You know you're in a studio that hasn't seen a lot of action when you walk in. There's only cassettes up on the walls.
Yeah.
Not one record, not one CD.
They have the tape deck.
Yeah. Now this stuff, this is great. You've bounced back. A lot of people say come back. I say welcome back. I don't think you ever went anywhere.
Yeah, I had to take a bathroom break.
You did, and everyone does. Everyone has to take the break, and this is what happens. You disappear off the radio for a while, and people think, what's happened to him? People don't realise you're still writing, you're still producing, you're still touring, you've been acting.
Yep.
Like the workload doesn't stop. It may slow down over Christmas, but you're full back into it. And people have been pretty excited because in Australia, in April, you're bringing your tour out.
Yeah.
And it's the F.A.M.E. tour, right?
Yeah, the F.A.M.E. tour. Yep.
Now, what does the F.A.M.E. thing stand for? Because there's lots of different rumours around what it stands for.
It's a lot of different meanings. Initially, when I first thought of the whole concept, it was like F all my enemies. Like I was so mad and dealing with a whole bunch of bull. So I was kind of just like mad about everything. Like leave me alone, girl. so then I kind of matured. Thought about it, and it was forgiving all my enemies. Now it's changed to something totally more close to heart. Fans are my everything.
Right.
So I think that's a lot easier to kind of gauge, and people know how dedicated I am to Team Breezy and all my fans on Twitter and everybody. So I think it's only right that I say fans are my everything. Yeah,
I think it's a great idea. And you know what? The greatest artists are the ones that look after their fans, whether it's in great shows, great concerts, delivering the great music.
Yep.
What about acting? Because we know that music's huge. You're going to be monster all over the world this year.
Yeah.
Because I've heard some of this stuff, and there's so much different stuff.
Yeah. I didn't want to stick to one genre because when I go different places, it's like, oh, he's the rapper, he's the R&B singer, and I just feel like all in all, I that's my base, my R&B and hip hop, that's my base. But I feel like music shouldn't have a genre. It should just be like entertainment, whatever you love at that moment, whatever brings any emotion out, that's what it is music. So
for me, there's 3 types. There's the music to party to. There's the music once you finish partying, the make love to music, which I've heard you've got make love to music there.
I got the baby making music. Yeah, so all you, I'm not trying to condone any teen pregnancies.
No.
Yeah.
Withdraw.
And
there's the everything's finished now. I'm by myself. Like the lovey-dovey music, like the I wish I was with you again. You've got it all covered on this thing. People would be surprised too because a lot of people will just come and sing songs and write songs and put them out. Someone else makes a decision at a record company. I don't think a lot of people realise that you are all over as an artist. Everything you do, from you're in there, you're in the writing process, you're in there in the producing and the mastering and the mixing process. You've got ideas for marketing. You've got friends and you are developing artwork that can go on the front of albums. Is there any part of it from you as the artist where you're not involved? Because it seems like you're all over it.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm not involved in, and this is gonna sound fun. I'm not involved in making my records #1. I'm not involved in making the world love me. not say like that. My fans naturally do that, and that's what it means by that. Like, I'm not involved in.
Yeah, that's up to them. You've done everything you can do.
Yeah, it's up to them.
More coming up with Chris Brown soon here at the Kyle and Jackie O Show. He sounds happy. He's back as far as I'm concerned.
Kyle and Jackie O, podcasting now. Come on, turn it up.
Now, Kyle spoke exclusively with Chris Brown. I was away on maternity leave, but he specifically requested to talk to this show, which, as we said, very flattering and nice little chat that you and Chris had. Let's hear part 2 of that.
What's your favourite part? The recording and the writing of it, or is it the performing it when it's all done and everyone's there screaming, you can see their faces?
First initial one was, hearing my record on the radio. And it was like, wow.
Yeah.
I could hear my record on the radio.
That must feel great. Like your own songs that you've scratched out on a piece of paper, there it is on the radio.
Yeah. That's the first part. The second one is probably being able to go out there and inspire. Like, you see sold out shows, and you get the chance to be creative on stage and become another person, like, and not be the person that you are sitting there watching cartoons.
Yeah,
you're kind of being your own superhero in a sense on stage. And the third part about it is probably having my records #1.
Yeah,
and knowing there's so many other artists gunning for me, and who didn't give me a chance, and who didn't kind of lend their hand to help me when I was down.
Yep.
And I'm kicking that ass on that on the charts. Yeah, so they really kind of hate that, and I love being that guy.
Yeah.
You know, if they I love being the person that be like, oh, we gotta kind of try to knock Chris Brown out of his spot, you know, because only person, you know.
A lot of people tried to do that too.
Yeah.
A lot tried. Yeah. And I think that what makes a great artist, regardless of what goes on in your good years and your bad years, you keep knocking out those great songs, you keep pleasing the fans, and you keep doing your craft. This is your craft. Like, you're not just going to say, oh, well, music's finished for me, I'm gonna buy a chain of shoe shops.
Yeah, I'm not going to just switch.
It's never going to happen.
Nah, this is what I love. So, you know, even if 2 people hear my record, like, I'm always going to continue to make music, because that's what makes me happy and kind of gets me through any situation I'm dealing with, whether it's happy or bad, you know. So I think music is my outlet, and including painting and so many different things that I do. But it's not
acting.
Not to say and toot my own horn. It's just so many different things that I try to use and utilize as a kid when I was younger. Like my father always told me, and my mom always told me, well, you can try this, and they never kind of like sheltered me in, and it was like, well, I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to do that.
To encourage you to do things that you and you've got obviously a lot of talent. Yeah. Were you the kid that drew all these cartoons in your book at school? And
not in the book. I was the kid that got in trouble for drawing on the basketball. I'm like on the equipment. At
you wanted everyone to see your stuff.
I draw on the school bus, like, and you always knew me because it was like I would sign my name like a dummy, like
your full name,
my tag,
address, and phone number.
We know it's you. You just put your name on it.
Look, before we go, the acting as well, because we've seen you on the screen.
Yeah.
You're very good at it.
Yeah,
and there's obviously some interest to continue down that road as well.
Yeah. I think right now I actually have almost 4 to 5 different scripts I'm looking at.
Yep.
Because I just did the Takers movie. It was like my first kind of big action role.
Right.
So
yeah. Great.
A lot more starting to come in now. But I'm also developing a film right now, which it's in the works, so I can't really talk too much about it. But I'm trying to develop a film that kind of is going to be real good and comical, as well as a lot of action and all those components, but it's going to be fun.
Brilliant. Well, look, there's no stopping you. Thanks for letting me just come and interrupt. You got all your friends here. You've got dudes that are dancers. There's some nice looking girls that are sitting around.
Yep.
All these people, they're part of your team, right?
Always. You know, I always try to surround myself with positive people and beautiful women. You know, I think.
And what a great. They're very nice. Like, because when you walk into this situation, here I am, white guy from Australia. I'm wearing this leisure suit.
Yeah.
And you think, well, I hope this is a nice environment. Everyone was so nice and and it's been a great experience to sit here and watch it.
You should come back on the weekends when everybody's drunk.
Yeah, and the lights are turned down. Chris Brown, the worldwide F.A.M.E. tour hits Australia in April. You can get your tickets through Ticketek. And Chris's single, the current one we're doing is 3 times.
Yes.
We're still blasting that out, and I've heard some of the options of what is yet to come, and they're all good.
Thank you.
You can run with any of them, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks for chatting to us, mate. Good luck with everything.
Kyle and Jackie O, podcasting now.